Abul Pakir Jainuddin Abdul Kalam was born on 15th October 1931 in Rameshwaram, Tamil Nadu, in a Muslim family. His father Jainuddin was a sailor and his mother Ashyama was a housewife. The financial condition of his family was not good, so he had to work from a young age. To help his father financially, Kalam used to do newspaper distribution work after school. During his school days, Kalam was normal in studies but was always ready to learn new things. He had a hunger to learn and he used to concentrate on studies for hours. He completed his schooling from Ramanathapuram Schwartz Matriculation School and then joined St. Joseph's College, Tiruchirappalli, from where he graduated in physics in 1954. After that, in the year 1955, he moved to Madras from where he studied aerospace engineering. In 1960, Kalam completed his engineering studies from the Madras Institute of Technology. President Kalam himself wrote the thank you card. Once a person made a sketch of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam and sent him. He was very surprised to learn that Dr. Kalam himself had sent a message to him with his own hands and a thank you card with his signature. In 1969, he was sent to ISRO, where he worked as the project director. He was instrumental in building the first satellite launch vehicle, SLV-3, and the Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle, PSLV. Contributed his ego, whose launch was later successful. In 1980, the government of India thought of starting a modern missile program under Abdul Kalam's direction, so he again was sent to DRDO. After that, the Integrated Guided Missile Development Program, IGMDB, was started with Kalam as its chief executive. The making of missile like Agni missile, Prithvi, was successful only on the instructions of Abdul Kalam ji. Dr. Kalam knew what role education could play in building a capable future of an individual or a nation. He always talked about taking the country forward on the path of progress. He had a clear blueprint for the future, which he presented in his book, India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium. In the book, India 2020, he wrote that India has to become a developed country and knowledge superpower by the year 2020. He said that the media needs to play a serious role in the progress of the country. Negative news cannot give anything to anyone, but positive and development-related news gives hope. Dr. Kalam will always be remembered as an eminent scientist, administrator, educationist, and writer, and the present and future generations of the country will continue to take inspiration from his inspiring personality and great works. Former President and missile man APJ Abdul Kalam suddenly left everyone on an infinite journey. Dr. Kalam, 83, died on Monday evening due to a heart attack. This news drowned the whole country in sorrow, and at the same time, every memory related to this person became very close to the common people. A similar incident happened last year when a 2-year-old girl won the heart of Dr. Abdul Kalam while coming to Indore by flight. In June last year, former President APJ Abdul Kalam could not help but praise a 2-year-old girl who was teaching sharing to everyone on a flight to Indore. The name of this 2-year-old girl was Manvi, and she was very innocently offering chips from her packet of chips to all the passengers present in the flight. After offering chips to many passengers, she also reached Dr. Kalam. For this innocent 2-year-old, he was not a former president, but a traveler like everyone else. Dr. Kalam became very emotional when the girl offered him chips very lovingly. He hugged the girl and posed for a photo with her. They were convinced of the generosity of that girl and also praised her. Not only this, Kalam liked this thing about her sharing so much that he even posed for and tweeted with Manvi. In his autobiographical work, My Journey, Kalam Sahib has written, "Those days of life were full of oaths. On one hand, there was a wonderful career abroad, and on the other hand, the ideal of service to the country. It was difficult to choose the opportunity to make childhood dreams come true, whether to pursue ideals or embrace the opportunity to be rich. But finally, I decided not to go abroad for money. I will not miss the opportunity to serve the country for the care of my career." Thus, in 1958, I met DRDO, associated with Defense Research and Development Organization. Dr. Kalam's first posting was Dr. RDO of Hyderabad Center. For 5 years, he was instrumental in important research here. In those days, China attacked India. In this war of 1962, India had to face a crushing defeat. Immediately after the war, it was decided that the strategic power of the country should be equipped with new weapons. Many schemes were made, whose father was Dr. Kalam. But in 1963, he was transferred from Hyderabad to Trivandrum. He was transferred to the Vikram Space Research Center, which was a collaborating institute of others, Indian Space Research Organization. Dr. Kalam worked in the center till 1980. During his long service, he took the country to an important position in the field of space science. Awards. For achieving success in the field of science, he was honored with Padma Bhushan in 1981 and Padma Vibhushan in 1990. For his remarkable contribution in the field of defense research, he was awarded the country's highest honor, Bharat Ratna, in 1997. He received Indira Gandhi Award for National Integration in the year 1998. In the year 1998, Abdul Kalam was awarded the King Charles II Medal by the Royal Society, UK. Abdul Kalam ji has a doctorate degree from 40 universities around the world. In the year 2011, Abdul Kalam ji was honored by IEEE and IEEE honorary membership. At the end of the presidential term, Abdul Kalam joined IIM Shillong, IIM Ahmedabad, IIM Indore, IIS Bangalore, and other colleges as guest professors. In the year 2012, a program, What Can I Give movement, was started for Indian youth, whose aim is to defeat corruption in India. The thoughts of Dr. Kalam. Questioning is one of the main characteristics of all the students. So ask the students questions. There is no such thing as a negative experience for me. Life and time are the two greatest teachers of the world. Life teaches us to use time properly, whereas time tells us the usefulness of life. When we are surrounded by daily problems, we forget the good things that are in us. Man needs difficulties because it is necessary to enjoy success. I was always ready to accept that I cannot change some things. Those who do some work with half-heartedness, they get half incomplete. Hollow success which fills bitterness all around. We should not stop trying and should not give up on problems. Dr. Kalam has also incorporated his ideas literary in many books, some of which are Wings of Fire, India 2020, A Vision for the New Millennium, and Ignited Minds, Unleashing the Power Within India. These books have been translated into many Indian and foreign languages.